Well, hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you very much. I am Nutrition, Lux, Beauty, and Wellness. And so here I talk about variation of topics about nutrition, beauty, of course, wellness, strategy, and techniques. And all of that is mixed in through lifestyle and it's mixed in through my blog. So I have my own unique way of showing those particular things through my vlog. So be sure to hit like and subscribe if you are interested in being a subscriber to my channel. I would appreciate it very much. Okay. But yeah, so this week I want you to ride along with me. So we're riding this week, y'all. So I'm going to take you to a few places that I'm going, what I'm doing, what's happening, and all of that. Okay. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay. So first thing that we gotta do and first place we gotta go to is Smoothie King. Okay, so I definitely need me a good smoothie. So I'm gonna stop by Smoothie King. Then we're gonna go to the nail shop. That's on our agenda for today. Okay, all right, let's go. So about 5 o'clock right now, so I'm right in the middle of traffic, just straight up wrong. But anyways, that's why we stopping by Smoothie King because we're going to need something in that traffic. So I'm going to the nail shop for today. And the nail shop is, yeah, it's not right down the street from my house. So, but it'll be all good though. So I'm on a mission and we shall accomplish that mission. Okay. All right. So we have made it to Smoothie King. Okay. Okay. So I got me a strawberry kiwi breeze. Is it strawberry kiwi? That's all I know. And so I'm going to go ahead, get this smoothie, and then we're on our way to the nail shop. Okay. All right, see you there. All right, guys, we have made it to the nail shop. This nail shop is called Organic Nail Bar. It is here in Dallas, Texas. So it's actually in a suburb of Dallas. And so, yeah, so this is where we at today. So I'm going to get a pedicure, jelly pedicure. And so a jelly pedicure is like they put your feet into almost like this type of foam, almost like. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. But it's very relaxing, and so I like it. It's a little bit more expensive than even your deluxe pedicures. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it feels really good on your feet. As you can see, I'm moving my feet around. You see how it's like a slushy, like a slush. It's it feels really good, especially for like pressure. So if your feet have been you've been on your feet all week and everything, you would definitely like this one. So yeah, get into it. And so yeah, I'm just relaxing, y'all. So I'm just chilling. I've got the massage option on for my chair, letting my back be massaged and everything. And so he's working on my feet there. And so yeah, but it's a really cool experience and everything. So there we go. Now he's gonna do the hot stone massage and everything. So I'm ready for that because yeah. Yes, girlie needs some pampering. Okay. And so there we go. Here we go, the finished product. Got me a blue nail for success. Success for 2026. Yay. And so yeah, but anyways, we're on our way back home. And so yeah. But I enjoyed my pedicure. I really did. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to go to the store. We're going to stop by the grocery store really quick, pick up a few things, and then we're heading home. Okay. All right. See you later. Okay, y'all. I am back home. Made it home safely. Yay. Hey, I always thank God for that because it is not promised, so I don't take any of it for granted. So yeah. So I'll be blessed when I get home. I'll be like, thank you, Jesus. Yay. So anyways, yeah, but I'm back home and I'm getting ready to eat. And so, yeah. So what I'm having for dinner, what did I get at the store? So I wanted to make like a chicken sub sandwich. So I bought those buns, and then I'm going to chop up some chicken, and then I'm going to add like that little cabbage mix to it, and then I'm going to what else? Then I got potato salad and barbecue beans to go along with it. And so then I got some wine for later on. So yeah, and I got me a coconut pie. Yeah, so those are my the coconut pie and the wine be my midnight goodies later on that night. Or sometimes the next day. I like to have something sweet in the house if I want it. So yeah, but that's what I'm making. It's like a chicken sub sandwich, adding a little bit of like this bourbon cabbage mix to it, and then I'm going to add a little bit of potato salad to the side, a little bit of barbecue beans, and there we go. We got our own meal. Yay. So that's a cool way of eating fast food at home without going to a fast food place. So, if you ever like, okay, I want something, I don't feel like cooking, but I don't want to go to a fast food place. I always think about going to like the deli section of a grocery store, because usually they'll have stuff that's already kind of like somewhat, pre-cut, or they may have stuff that is just, again, easy to scoop out some potato salad. It's real easy to warm up some barbecue beans, and therefore that you're still eating good, authentic food, but you're also still getting that, quick, factor to the situation. Like, you don't really want to be up cooking and all of that. So that's a medium to the situation. Yeah, it's to, buy a few things at the grocery store, somewhat in that deli section, because they usually have like lots of different things that you can pick up in that section that makes your life easier and convenient. So yeah, just think of that when you go in the store next time. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It is time for me to go to bed. I've had a great day, a great evening, a great night. And so it's time for me to go to bed. But I will see you soon, and we'll get to moving again. Okay. So stay tuned. All right, everyone. Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back. So I had a good night of rest. I hope you did as well. Okay. So, it is the next day or so. And so, today we're going to go to lunch. And so I'm going to go to lunch. I'm going to go to this restaurant. It's an Asian restaurant. It's like a ramen noodle place that specializes in those authentic ramen noodles and everything. And so fusion food, I guess you could say, as well. And so we're going to go there for today. Okay. So yeah, so we can get our eat on. Okay. So I'll see you in a minute. So I'm at Barnes and Noble, and what I'm shopping for is someone, and then I also want to read something as well for myself. So I'm picking up two books here, and the first book is called "Something I Wish I Told My Mother," and it's a book about a mother and daughter relationship. And this takes place over in Paris. And I think they take a trip over to Paris. And so, yes, now what actually goes on, I don't know. I just read a few pages. It seemed very interesting. And so I thought that that would be really nice to give to someone. And so they say that it's a very, uh, heartwarming kind of book. So I would be interested in reading it myself. Again, it's called Something I Wish I Told My Mother, I believe. It's like a yellow book, and so it seems really interesting. And then I myself got a book called Fake Accounts, and it's the complete opposite. It's about a book that is about this woman. I think she meets this guy, and she finds out that he's living a double life, and she finds out that he is a I think like a internet conspiracy theorist. And so anyways, she finds out he's living a double life. Now, where that's going to go, I don't know. That's why I'm interested in the book. So those are the two books that I, picked up from there. Okay. So, anyways, I am going to go over here to this Starbucks because they have a Starbucks here in the Barnes and Nobles, and I'm just going to pick up something really quick and something sweet. So I want my 50% off of my cookie because she said you buy one cookie, you get the other one 50% off. But anyways, I want to get my cookies, and then I'm gonna head on out because I want something sweet and everything. So I guess I'm always adding something sweet to my plate in these last couple of weeks, and so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, but I'm not denying it either, because for me, I know that eventually that's going to phase out. So when I get that craving for like sweetness, I get a craving for something, I go ahead and I, fulfill it and everything, because there's something about it. It must be that I want. And so anyways, I know in the next few weeks that's going to phase out. So I'm not really afraid of it because I don't eat sweets like every day like that. It kind of seems like it in my last couple of vlogs because I've been doing like a lot of Christmas vlogs and stuff. So it's going to seem like even in this one, like I eat a lot of sweets. But that's just been again because of the couple of weeks and then coming off the holidays and everything. So that's what that's about. But I know that that's going to phase out. So I'm good with it. So yeah. But anyways, I want to head home. We've had lunch today. We've gone into Barnes and Nobles, and so I got everything I need, and I'm getting ready to head on out, y'all, and go back to the house, and I'm getting ready to relax at the house. So I will see you back at home. Okay, see you soon. Okay, guys, I am back home, obviously, and as you can see, I am relaxing, and I am just relieving that tension in my feet. And so you're probably wondering, like, okay, then you go to the nail shop the other day. I did, but it's always cool and good still to have things at home that you can pull out at any point, at any night, on any day, like you've been out, and about, and just be able to relax in your own home, and then just give that extra attention to yourself, that extra attention to your feet, extra attention to your body. You can add the minutes on how you want to add it, because while going to the nail shop is great, again, it is still up under a time limited and everything. So I like to have something at home that I can use as well, and I can just relax and again um, just kick it and then just sit back, watch some TV or read, and then just put my feet up literally and just kick back on it, on the situation. So I got this from Amazon, non-sponsored. It's not sponsored or anything. I ordered this and had this shipped out to me. And so, yeah, and so it feels really good, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you can warm, you can warm it up like you can warm your feet. It has that heat feature. That's what that red light is. So it has that heat feature. And so you can put your legs on here and you can put your feet on here. You can use it for two different things. So I, relax my legs and then I relax my feet as you saw. And you can, I said again, you can switch out the settings and everything. And so you can also turn off the heat as well. And if you wanted just to relax you without the heat feature, that's fine too. But it feels so good and so relaxing to just kick back again, watch some TV, read a little bit, and have a good night's sleep. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have me some sparkling cider because I still have cider left in my cabinets and everything. And so I'm going to have like a mocktail, not an actual wine drink on this night. I'm going to have a mocktail. And then we have a little bit of chocolate here. And so I like white chocolate. That's what those yellow ones are. So I like white chocolate. Yeah, now I'll take any of it, but white chocolate is my favorite out of it. And so I'm going to have me a midnight snack. I'm going to save my cookies for another day. It's all good. And so, yeah, just maybe two pieces of chocolate, nothing overdone, a little bit of sparkling cider, and then yeah, we're gonna kick back, y'all. So but yeah, anyways, yeah, but you know what, I was gonna get off into a little bit of a midnight conversation with y'all. I call it my slumber party conversation. So should I, go into that conversation? Do y'all want to talk? Y'all want to kick it tonight for midnight? Let's see. Well, okay, so yeah, I guess I will. So, anyways, my slumber party midnight conversation. That's what we gonna call this. So, we're just gonna kick back for a minute or two, okay? All right. So, I was watching Living Single the other night, and the show Living Single, and it's so funny. I love that show because it's so relevant to this day. And so I love it, and especially the early shows when it first comes on. And so when they were younger, and they were just so funny and into their prime. And so, anyways, I had saw this episode where it's that Sinclair had went on a date with this guy, and the guy who played the character of Tommy off Martin. He was her date, and I think his career role was to be a doctor on this particular show. But anyway, it was kind of like almost like a blind date, but not sure how she met him. But it was a first date, and so she went on this date with him, and so her cousin, the character Khadija, and her roommates, what's her name, Regine and Max, who stay across the street. Of course they're giving all of this advice, on how to go on to this date, how to act, what to expect, and everything. So it's so funny and so cute. Well, anyways, so Sinclair goes on this date, and so anyways, that her friends and her cousin decide to go on the date, but not with her permission. They decide to sneak into the restaurant and to spy on her date because they wanted to see if everything was gonna go okay, everything was gonna go well, and they trying to, more than likely that they're probably trying to still just give more advice. So they're trying to watch this date and being nosy, right? It is so funny. So they sneak off into the restaurant and they're sitting in the back table while she having this date, trying to disguise themselves. And so at some point that her date, of course, recognizes that they're there and asks her about it. And she's like, yeah, they're there. I'm so embarrassed and all of that or whatever, right? But anyways, all of that brings me to my point of it reminded me so much of real life. It reminded me of when I was younger, like we would do that kind of stuff. Did y'all used to do that kind of stuff? Um, I wasn't necessarily like I didn't go spy on anybody dates and the same thing with my friends. We would actually what it was is that how we would end up on each other dates is this. Uh, we would actually we would plan this. So I would be like, look, I don't know how this day's gonna go. I don't know what it's gonna be like. So come to the restaurant, sit on the other side of the restaurant, and we're gonna play it off like that. So it's gonna be cool if it's cool. Like we had certain codes about if it was cool, and then we had certain codes like if I ain't liking it, this is how I'm gonna throw it off. Okay, so so that's what it reminded me of. Like we used to do stuff like that when I was younger, and so I remember with one of my friends, she was like she was like, come to the restaurant. And then she was like, if it's not going well, then I'm going to meet you at your table. She was like, I'm just going to stop by your table and say hello, right? And so, and that's what she did. And what had happened was is that she actually liked her date. She really liked him. It's so funny how this ends up too. She liked her date, so she did stop by the table, and but she liked him though, so she stopped by and say hello and everything. And anyways, it's so funny because that they end up dating for a long time. Um, for a good probably 2 or 3 years after that date. So she liked him, and so it worked out well for her and everything. But it was just so funny because to think back on it, when she first went on the date, she was thinking like, okay, I may not like him. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do to back this situation up? Yeah, so it was so funny. But I've been in similar situations where I'm like, okay, come to the restaurant, sit on this side or sit at the bar, and then again, I'm going to text you or I'm going to give you the code to everything. So on where I'm at and how I'm liking everything and how or not and everything. So yeah, but this wouldn't happen often because I don't play games like that. But there would be certain times whereas like it would be a complete blind date, and so I wouldn't really know, how things were going to go. And normally, honestly, that would not even bother me, but it wasn't a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't a bad thing to sometimes again have one or two of my friends mixed into the situation and mixed in at the restaurant. Just to kind of back me up a little bit on a few things. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, every now and then, that was the code to things. Yeah. So, but anyways, guys, did you guys ever do that? Do you have any funny stories that you and your friends do or did back then? Don't tell all of the secrets because we got to keep some things secret. But that's just something that reminded me of what me and my friends used to do back in the day when I saw the show. So, yeah, I thought that was so funny. And it just took me back to a few things. But, anyways, y'all, I am going to let you go. I'm going to have my second piece of chocolate and I'm going to go to bed. And, guys, yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. So, I'm going to bed and, yeah. If you, as I always say, if you like, my content, you want to be a subscriber, be sure to like and subscribe to my content. Positive comments, I appreciate. You guys have a great night, a great morning, great afternoon, whenever you're saying this. And I will see you on the next video, okay? See you later. Bye.